wrong event.
Oh, you're not an admin of that event. Oops.
Oh, shoot.
We can add that tag later, can't we? That's okay. I don't have any viewers yet anyway, so takes us a little bit. No viewers, so we're good. Okay, can we just end this live right here now?
Nope.
Why not? Always get nervous on lives.
YouTube automatically goes live, like makes it a video, so just kind of treat it like a video too.
Okay. This old man's learning, I guess. Patience, I'm learning. We're going to be talking about Streetcar Chaos. That's brought to you by Precision Turbo and DadRod Garage at US41, Morocco, Indiana. It's this Saturday. We cannot wait. Friday night, test and tune. If you come up Friday night and for test and tune, you can stay overnight and camp, hang out, and then you'll be there for the event Saturday morning. So come on out. But we wanted to jump on here a minute just to talk about the event and kind of give you the latest updates. We got a bunch of lock-ins. We're really excited about the lock-ins that we have.
Oh yeah.
We have sent, if you go on dadrodgarage.com, early lock-in, you don't have to pay the whole amount. You pay $50 and you'll pay shipping, $6 shipping or something like that. And we're going to ship you a t-shirt. That's all going to change here in the next day. But
if you, yeah, go ahead.
No, you cut me off. It's fine. You always take over. I never do good enough.
If you lock in early before Wednesday, you get a free event t-shirt.
Correct.
So,
but the last shipment of t-shirts went out today. So when you lock in, we've removed the shipping. Yes. You'll pick up your t-shirt at registration or the merch table at the event. So you can still lock in early until Thursday morning.
Yeah.
When I come in Thursday morning to the office, whatever lock-ins we have Thursday morning, those are early lock-ins. That get free t-shirts.
If you're after that, well, we're going to take it off the website. So you just got to show up on Saturday then with the full amount to race.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
And event t-shirts will be $25 the day of the event.
And they're great t-shirts, man.
Yeah.
They rock.
I got a business shirt on.
Yeah, I don't have.
Yours is on. I could go grab one.
I can't see here. Can I see? Can you see?
Let us know. And your chair's in the way, but it's there you go.
All right, there you go. They're cool.
You're a good model.
The compliments have been awesome. So
let us know if you guys have any questions. We're just gonna go ahead through the schedule, I think.
If you're not making it to the event, shame on you. You should. But if you're not, we're gonna be putting hoodies and Streetcar Chaos t-shirts on the website. So you will be able to order one on the website as well.
Yeah.
So we want to quick cover the schedule a minute. Friday night, you can show up for open, test, and tune.
Yes. Gates open at 5.
Gates open at 5 o'clock.
Hot track 6.
6. Yep. You're way ahead of me.
Yeah.
And they'll end at 10.
Yes.
So
only $30 to run Friday night.
I believe.
Yes. I double checked.
Don't
it's
quote. Oh, it is. Okay.
It's $30, and then it's I don't remember what the Spectator is though.
Spec 20, I think, for test and tune.
Yeah.
It could be less than that, but just plan on that for Spectator.
I double checked the Racer Tech card. I did not double check the Spectator.
It's 10 or 20 for Spectators for test and tune.
Yes.
When you come in test and tune, if you're coming Friday night test and tune, you are going to have to pay for your Saturday event. They'll be sure to grab your tech card for Saturday because they don't want to be chasing anybody down. So you'll get a wristband and you'll be done, can camp and hang out. There are not electrical sites at US41. So make sure you have a generator if you plan on camping out overnight. What else do we have? Then Saturday morning, we're going to get a pretty good early start. The gates open at 8. From 8 to 10 is when you'll arrive, get teched in, and we'll have a driver's meeting at 10 o'clock.
Yes. So
10 o'clock is the driver's meeting. This is all tentative, subject to change, but this is our plan. Open testing and qualifiers are going to start at 10:30. Driver's meeting at 10. 10:30 we'll start running. So we might even make an announcement for the first few staging lanes to fill up with cars even before the driver's meeting, just so we can start rocking and rolling as soon as that driver's meeting's over. So we'll be pulling cards that during the driver's meeting for first round elimination. So you'll be paired up at that driver's meeting. From then, run order. We're going to go over run order.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. First round eliminations starts at 1:30.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. Hopefully we can have all the testing and qualifiers done by 1:30. 1:30, we'd like to start racing. So first round eliminations, 1:30. Outlaw small tire.
Yep.
Will start. No time. OG small tire. No time. True Street will be the next eliminations up.
Yeah.
Then Little Gangsters with a 5:30 cap.
Yep.
Then we're going to have Little Hustlers. We're going to draw the ET breakout at the driver's meeting.
Correct.
It's going to range in between 570 and 60. Yep. You want to take over from here?
Yeah, that's fine. So it's going to be 570, 580, 590, or 60. We're going to draw it at the driver's meeting. And then everybody in the class has to hit that ET cap for the rest of the night.
Correct. And you will not know before testing.
Correct.
So get your data.
And then we got Foot Brake Heroes, which is our only quarter-mile class, foot brake. It's very similar rule set to the old man plates and 28s.
Mini dailies.
Yes, the daily. It's basically a daily class with the rule set. We really enjoy that class. But yeah, we're going full quarter mile.
We're planning on it being quarter mile. That is subject to change, but at this time, we're planning on it being quarter mile.
And then we have a wide open grudge pink style class.
This is a cool class. We need to explain it a little bit.
Yeah. So basically, you're going to get a chance to qualify. We're going to give
blocking my face from Facebook, dude.
Scoot over that. We're going to give guaranteed one qualifier. Based on that qualifier, hang on to your time slip, and we're going to put people against each other in very similar ETs, or if we can't find somebody in a similar ET, then we're going to negotiate our race. So you'll be hit, or a couple car lengths, or
whatever it is you negotiate.
Whatever you guys negotiate. If you guys can't negotiate, we are going to be on the mics in front of the spectators, and we're going to negotiate the race for you guys.
This is, if any of you guys remember Pinks, prior to becoming Pinks All Out, this is Pinks. The original Pinks, which I think is coming back too. I've been here. Yeah. So, and guys, I loved Pinks 10, 15 years ago or whatever, when it was peak. It's a freaking blast to negotiate out your race. And you know, guys are saying, well, we want grudge. This is your grudge. Yeah. I mean, it might be a class, but it's grudge as well. And negotiate your race. That's exactly what we do on the streets. Did on the streets when I used to race on the streets. I don't anymore because I'm old, but this is exactly how we used to do it. Hey, I know your car is a little bit faster than mine, and so I want the hit, or I want two cars, or whatever that may be. So we'll negotiate it out. What a blast. Now, also, you can grudge. Yeah. If you want to find somebody in the pits and you want to race against them, we're wide open, no pun intended, for grudge racing. That is in that class. Yeah. So if you want to grudge, you do need to pay the $50 for that class entry to get into wide open. Correct. I know some guys don't like that, but it's $50. You're getting in a class. If you don't want to race with the other wide open participants,
wide open is, I don't really fit another class. Let's have some fun.
Yep. And you're more than welcome to do that. If you want to grudge somebody who's there, then just bring it to us, and we'll determine at that point how that's going to work. And we'll run grudge no time. Not a problem at all. Okay.
If you guys have any questions, just leave a comment. We're keeping an eye on all.
I've got some what's up. I got what's up and a high.
And then after wide open, we're going to run the 650 index and the 1080 index.
1080 index is a quarter mile.
Yes.
As well. So 650 is.
Yeah. 1080 in the 8th would be pretty rough.
Yeah, that would be. We'd all be bored. But there might be somebody out there with a car that runs that.
Power wheels. If you're bringing a kid, we are going to have 2 power wheels that you can use in the stock class.
Yes.
Obviously, if your kid has their own and they want to bring that, they are more than welcome to. It's encouraged.
Please.
And then the modified class is $10 to enter. We're going to do an 80-20 split on that, just like the big, actual cars. And yeah.
And the little kids are going to get a plaque.
Yes.
And they're going to get money.
Yep.
How cool is that for the modified class?
For the modified class. Registration.
Are we going to have a plaque for the stock class? We got it. We should. Yeah. So there's a plaque for the stock class. There's just no pot.
And
unless some dads want to throw in on
you have to register that the morning of. The morning of the event at the DadRod garage tent. you need to register for the Power Wheels
Correct.
class.
Correct. Behind the DadRod garage tent, there'll be merch there. I believe Precision's bringing some merch. I believe there might be a couple vendors from our sponsors,
couple sponsors
who may set up over there, just give you some information on their business and maybe have cheap stuff. I don't know. And then there will be a bouncy house,
yes,
Matchbox cars, maybe some coloring tables and some kids stuff.
Yes,
real close to that merch tent.
Mhm.
That way, there's definitely always some adults there keeping an eye on everything. And we're not going to fence it off, but we're going to caution tape it off.
Mhm.
So there'll be no cars. And if you don't have a kid, just kind of stay out of that area. You know what I mean? Unless it's your grandkid or something like that.
Yeah.
But just we're going to help keep an eye out for all the other kiddos that are running around there.
Yep.
So,
did we list our sponsors?
no, we
for
did
the
not.
classes?
We actually should.
So we got on OG Small Tire, Low Dollar Motorsports put $1,000 on top for OG Small Tire. So
Shout out.
that class. Low Dollar came on board big time with $1,000 on top. So that was huge. We're pumped for that. True Street, we got $500 on top of the True Street pot from High Performance Transmissions, Carl in Schaumburg, Illinois. Great transmission builder out that way. For Little Gangsters, we got $250 on top of Little Gangsters, which is the 530 cap class by Excel Automotive here in Wheatfield.
Out of Wheatfield. Yep. Excellent guy. Excellent. The dude is just top notch. He'll give you the shirt off his back. He's just a great guy. So if you need any automotive services or fuels, I think he sells fuels and stuff like that. Sean is a great guy.
Little Hustlers, we got $250 on top of that class as well by Sons of Thunder Welding. Any sort of welding, aluminum, little projects you need, industrial stuff, he does it. He does it all.
Race car stuff, industrial stuff. Anthony, he's a great guy too, man. Just incredible dude. I really get along with him.
He also put $250 on top of Foot Brake Heroes.
How cool is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and I know he's planning on being there too. So, and then DadRod Garage is if we have some outlaw small tire cars show up. We're planning on throwing some on top of Outlaw Small Tire to help sweeten that pot up a little bit as well. Yeah. So man, there's a great group of sponsors. Rhodes is not putting money on top, but they are putting a part on top.
Yes. So yeah,
Rhodes Race Cars is giving us an ARB,
sponsoring an anti-roll bar for. I think we pretty much decided the class for True Street.
It's going on True Street.
True Street. So if you the pot for True Street got sweeter, Rhodes Race Cars giving one of their anti-roll bar kits on top of True Street.
Yeah, which is super
cool. We also have for every winner of every class, I covered the code, but NX is giving 50% off nitrous kits.
Yep.
For every event or
every winner,
every class winner is getting one of these with the Streetcar Chaos code that gets 50% off of a nitrous kit.
Yeah, that's an incredible deal. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, and on top of Precision giving away a turbo at the event May 10th, if you're there, you could win a $4,000 86, 85, 1,500 horsepower turbo, but you have to be there. Any spectator or racer is entered to win that $4,000 turbo. On top of that, Precision's giving 20% off coupons for every winner, every class
winner. Yep.
So huge. They come on board huge. Rhodes Race Cars giving apparel. We're gonna have apparel for them.
We got a little bit of apparel and decals.
Apparel for Precision Turbo.
Yep.
We got really nice custom plaques being made for every event winner. We got a couple props for the winners, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we've got Streetcar Chaos T-shirts will be there.
Yes.
They're limited amounts. We still have a ton, but they're limited with what we would like to bring. We just can't afford $10,000 worth of apparel. But we're going to have a bunch of apparel there. We have some DadRod Garage apparel that's going to be there. So man, we got a great day planned. And here's the cool thing about Streetcar Chaos. We know that it's not going to be without hiccups. This is Brandon and I have done a ton of events, but we've never promoted a drag race before. We've done a ton of big events for other rock concerts and other things in life, but not a drag race. But we are pumped with the partners we've had come on board, with the team we've assembled and put together. We'll introduce you to them at the event. The sponsors have come on board. US41, Lynn, the manager, who's come on board and helped us, as well as this is number one. This is our first event. So bear with us a little bit as we're putting all this together. We're doing the very best that we can. We're racers. We're not somebody that's just jumping in fresh, brand new virgin or rookie that has never been involved with this before. We're ridiculously experienced racers. And so we're putting on an event like we would like. An event by racers for racers to get street cars back out. We're not going to put on an event where a bunch of guys are getting run over and you end up just being first round ducks and you end up just donating to the pot. Not saying that that won't happen in some of these classes.
At least you're guaranteed probably 3 passes.
You're making 3 passes. If you get 2 test qualifiers and then you get one in your class, even if you get knocked out first round, you still got 3 passes. And you have an opportunity to jump into wide open and
win a turbo.
and win a turbo. I mean, it's just, it's mind blowing what has come together for our first event. We have another event planned after this towards the end of the year in the fall. And if you're not a part of the Streetcar Chaos private Facebook group, you need to join that group because we've got some things coming up that are going to blow your mind. Some cash day events and some local stuff. If you're local to Northwest Indiana or kind of outskirts Chicago, if you're a part of the region, we're ready to put a group of 16 cars together, drive to the track, have a back of the track cash day style race. And then next month or in a few weeks, go down to Lafayette and put some of you Lafayette guys from the South together.
I didn't know we were
a 16-car cash day race. Well, the 20 viewers we have, we're giving them a treat. And then maybe those guys come up, and then we can maybe have a North versus South cash day style event. So I guess maybe lips are supposed to be zipped. Was I not supposed to announce this yet?
Nothing's set in stone date-wise yet, but it's in the works.
It's going to be a weeknight. It's going to be on a Wednesday night. That we do know. It's got to be an off night on the track. But how cool is a cash days event? We drive our cars in. No trailers allowed. Dude, I can't wait.
No trailers.
One night we'll do daily. Another night we'll do a true street style. No trailers. Drive your car. We're going to put X amount of miles on, drive it in, and have a cash day style shootout and drive them out of there and come home with a whole bunch of money. And what the coolest thing I'm excited about, as an old street racer, I own a business and all kinds of other things. I don't want to take my risk on the street anymore. I don't want the liability. There's too much. And we could still do now a street style race. It gets back to my roots. I used to be a street guy in the Chicago scene. I don't know if any of you guys remember me or not, but I was out there hanging out a blue top and racing outside in Chicago. We're going to do some blue top cruisings too. But anyways, I'm getting way ahead of myself. So
it's all right.
I'm very excited about Chaos. I really am.
I don't remember what I was going to say. No, I had something else.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I think I've covered everything I wanted to cover. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to say that.
Well,
so
we just hadn't talked.
But that was kind of fun. But
yeah, you're a little long-winded.
Curfew, like you ain't. Curfew is
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. So we have to be done racing by 11 o'clock. So I know that there's 10, 15, 20 years ago, there was an event at US41 called Chaos, Streetcar Chaos. And I'll be honest with you, there's a couple guys out there, a little ornery, a little miffed that we took the name. But I want you to understand something about the name. I raced at Streetcar Chaos. I wasn't a promoter for that grudge night. There were grudge nights. Brandon, my son, when he was really, really young and coming up into this car scene, did you race at Streetcar Chaos?
Yeah.
He made some. And so we have a very fond memory of Streetcar Chaos. We love Streetcar Chaos. We love the grudge scene. Those events were great. Us naming this series Streetcar Chaos is not a diss against that at all. In fact, it's an incredible compliment that we want to bring back 20, 15 years later, Streetcar Chaos, to what works today. You're not going to fill a track with a whole bunch of grudge racers and fill the stands.
Right.
Guys, our tracks need to survive, and the only way they're going to survive is if we put racers putting on a heck of a show and put spectator asses in seats. Sorry. Spectators' butts in seats. We've got to bring some crowds to these tracks so these tracks survive. I don't want to lose our local track, man. And that's what this is all about. Let's get streetcars back out of the garages and let's keep these tracks alive, man. And we're going to do everything we can to do that.
And on top of spectators, racers have families.
Yeah.
So we're trying to bring an element of, all right, let's give your kids something to do at the track, which is why we're renting a huge bouncy house for the kids, while we're going to have coloring books, where we're going to have Hot Wheels games, like
Power Wheels races.
We want to get families out to the track. We want spectators to enjoy themselves. We want the kids to enjoy themselves. We want to light the boards as much as classes and racers allow us to, because I want to see the boards lit. As a spectator growing up, that when all you saw was a wind light, it
was boards were lit when you were growing up. Boards were lit for me for years, and we know some of you guys street race. We recognize that some of you guys with some of these faster cars, you don't want to light the boards. You don't want your competitors to see what you're running, because you want to hustle them a little bit to get some races. We get it. So we're having a drivers meeting. This will come up in the drivers meeting. We do want to light the boards as much as humanly possible for the spectators. Okay. Many of us racers, we have an idea what your car goes. We're not dumb, but we also understand it. I'm an old street racer. So I get it. And we will discuss that for some of the faster groups. We have 2 or 3 classes that are no time for sure now. And
two for sure. And if drivers
and any grudge.
And any grudge. And if drivers would prefer not to show times and everybody's in agreement with that, for that class, we'll do that. But like we said, as much as
there's one class I'm willing to do that for sure.
As much as we want to show times, we want to light the boards for the spectators' sake.
We do. But I get it. I'm an old street racer, so I completely understand. Is there anything else? Oh, kids 12 and under are free. And if you're still hanging out with us, you are hanging out for quite a while. 20 minutes, man. So
tech card.
Oh, and we're paying out 100%, guys. 100% of what sponsors have donated, we're paying out. We're not putting any in our pocket. In fact, this has cost us dearly to get to this point.
So much
dearly. It's costing us all the free T-shirts we're giving away for all the lock-ins. The time has been unreal. This is not a moneymaker for us. This is our love for the sport and to accomplish what we're talking about. I thought there was something else. Oh, and there's 100% payout in every class. 100% of drivers' money is being paid out. 80-20 split in the finals. Now, if you 2 drivers in the finals want to negotiate something different, you have an agreement, that's fine with us. I don't have a problem with the drivers saying we want to split it a little bit differently than the 80-20. It's cool with us. So it's up to you guys once it gets to the semifinals or finals. I don't care how you break it up. So
I'm pumped.
I'm too. I'm excited.
I'm excited that we have some kids stuff to add an element of kids being able to do something.
Well, your little kids want to come watch you race. They want to watch Papa race. They want to watch Daddy race.
I got a 3-year-old and I got a 2-year-old. They're not quite old enough for me to just send them up on a bouncy house yet, but they're getting there. And just having something for the kids, I think is going to be huge.
But where I was going with this is they want to watch a race. But they sit around all day long bored, sometimes just in the pits. And they go crazy after a while. There's got to be something there for them to do. So we're hoping some mamas come out. We're hoping some kids come out. There's going to be some mamas there. My wife's going to be there. Your wife's going to be there. So we know of quite a few people that are coming out, and we're just hoping to have a really good time. We really are. We're not going to put up with no attitudes. Put it that way. It's going to be cool. Or if somebody shows up with an attitude, they can just hit the road, Jack. Man, we just ain't interested. I don't want no fighting in the pits and fighting up at the water box and all that junk. So we do plan on opening up the water box for you spectators. We have no problem with that. We don't want you in front of the car when it's doing a burnout. None of that pressing into the car BS that I'm seeing at some of these
and if it gets
prep events.
If it gets out of hand, we'll shoot people back.
Yeah,
if it gets that far.
Yeah,
but,
you want to do a little betting up at the line? That's cool. It's fine with us. Just
Yeah.
stay out of the freaking way and don't slow us down because we have a ton
don't
of
be an
cars
idiot.
to get through. Yeah, and don't be an idiot. If I see somebody run in front of a car like what I saw happen at Yellow Belly, if I see that happen, you're out. I mean, seriously, I ain't pulling the punches, man.
No.
If you're that big of a idiot, yeah. If the guy sees this and sees it, but if you're that big of an idiot, I don't need you around the event.
But
yeah.
Okay. Let's
Sorry, I'm being old crappy dad.
But yeah, we got tons of awesome sponsors that came on board for this event, and we're super excited.
Support them, please.
Yes.
Share, like, please share. Get on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Find Mark Boer, Brandon Boer, BOER is our last name. Find us, friend request us, and share this thing out. If you're within 3, 4, 5 hours, man, coming up. We got a group of low dollar crew coming out of Kentucky. We got some guys coming out of Ohio. We got a ton of guys coming out of Illinois, and we've got Northwest Indiana guys, and we've got a handful of guys that I know are broke right now who wanted to come. And you know that happens every time. But I know half a dozen guys were going to be here. Yeah. They're broke. So, but come on out. It's going to be a great time, man. I'm really looking forward to it. And come find me and shake my hand. Mm-hmm. I'd like to meet you. If you're coming to the event, I'd love to meet you.
Yes.
So,
all right. We appreciate it, guys. Let us know if you got any questions. We'll answer them to the best of our ability. Maybe we give, I don't know, a minute here. See if we got any questions.
Appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, I'll hit some. Yes, we are paying attention to the weather. The weather. We're watching the weather. The weather's supposed to be 75 and sunny. Gorgeous. So it looks gorgeous, but we are watching the weather. Yep. We will make announcements and go live if there's any issues. Can the grudges be pink style? Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, that's the point. Yep. Yes. Negotiate your race. If you can't get your race negotiated, we'll negotiate it for you. Mm-hmm. You got any questions over here?
No.
Anybody? No? Okay. So.
What's up, Kevin? What's up, Dean? What's up, Dan?
Yeah, I can't help. Guys, I can't help that we schedule something in the winter time, or last year we scheduled the dates and it crosses over with other events. Yeah. Had some guys say, well, I'm conflicted now. There's another event on your same date. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know who scheduled their event first, and it doesn't matter. Yeah. There's overlapping dates all the time. There's nothing we can do about it. Pick your flavor and go. Mm-hmm. Sorry, man. We love you. We'd love to have you. No hard feelings. If you're going to end up at a different race somewhere, I can't do anything about it. No. These dates were selected long before we knew of any other event. So yeah, we appreciate you. Seriously, we appreciate you. If you can't be here, I'm sorry. Watch the video when it comes out and you'll be jealous. And there will be more. So don't worry about that.
For sure.
Yep.
All right. You ready to wrap this up?
Yep. See you guys. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. Good night.
I hope you can make it, Kevin.